This is the board that we use to run six-figure launches, and today you can steal it. If launches has ever felt chaotic, overwhelming, or like you're rebuilding the wheel every time, this board can completely change the game. Today, I'm breaking down our launch planning board inside of Trello and specifically how we organize launches and tasks across 5 different phases. We have the breakdown, we have lean in, pre-launch, the actual launch, and post-launch. So this is the same structure we use for our client launches and internal launches. And it keeps everyone clear on what's happening, when, and why. So first I want to break down the breakdown section. So this is the actual launch. This is where you're going to put in all of the details. So what is the product? Maybe it's a new course. Who's it for? Maybe this is for photographers. Why do they need it? Maybe they're trying to build their biz through social media. Overall launch timeline, maybe we want this to happen in April, maybe the 21st through the 30th. What's the price point? Maybe this is a bigger course, so maybe this is $150 price. You can also have launch standards, building out who's doing what when, breaking down the team, when things need to happen. This is a really critical step. This includes everything from launch goals, offer details, timeline decisions, key metrics, notes from any planning calls you can add to this list. Nothing moves forward until this list is solid, because this is really what prevents that mid-launch panic and last-minute pivots. So, pro tip for this, if you ever feel like the launch is going sideways, it's usually because this step right here was either rushed or skipped. So really, really dedicate some time to think through what the full launch is going to be, from the offer, who's it for, what they're going to get, what's all included, all of those details from the very beginning. Next step, we have the lean in to-dos. So this is your warming phase. Think content that builds trust. It has storytelling, it has authority, post, it has engagement prompts, kind of that behind the scenes, FAQs, mindset shifts, like really digging into the messaging around this launch. And this list is about getting your audience ready for the offer, so it doesn't feel so abrupt. So things like creating the shop product, designing the sales page, really thinking through that copy, how is it going to convert, creating the promo graphics, same thing, how is it going to be really capturing your audience, create the full content calendar. So if you're going to have a launch April 21st through 30th, go ahead and build out that content calendar. When are you going to be having reels go out? When will posts go out? When will you be on stories? Go ahead and plan that out and plan the live launch timeline as well. So those are your lean in to-dos. This is super helpful to really get into those nitty gritty and really digging into the messaging around the launch. And tip, this will work really well with a team. So if you have somebody designing the sales page, you can assign them that. You can put a due date here in Trello. It's super easy to add people. You can change members. So now I can see that I am responsible for this sales page. Maybe we want it done by February, since we're going to be launching in April. So you can go ahead and set those due dates, and you can even have communication on these cards with your team. So it's really helpful to build it out working with a team. The third step is your pre-launch to-dos. So this is where things get real. This is where we house emails, sales page drafts, waitlist, freebies, like all of the things there, webinars, workshops, and all the promotional content goes into this. Every card has a deadline, assets, copy, links, so nothing feels like it's falling through the cracks, and everyone is on the same page because everything lives in one spot. So you'll be writing your pre-launch emails, your priming emails, again, like priming your audience before you launch, double checking all of your web, all the tech, make sure everything is connecting and firing, organize launch week schedule, go ahead and batch some reels, go ahead and create some content that you can use during launch week. If you're juggling multiple platforms, this list keeps everything really centralized too. So really, really recommend digging into that pre-launch. Next, we have the actual launch list. So this is the execution phase. So this includes those daily emails, social media posts, reminders, cart open close task, live support items. There's a lot that goes into launch week. So when launch week hits, you're not deciding, you are executing. This is the list that will remove that decision fatigue. So what all do you have to do to turn on the sale? Adding the shop banner. Where do you need to announce all of these announcements? Scheduling the launch emails. Where are the graphics? Go ahead and have everything linked here so that way you have everything you need for the launch. Next, we have post-launch. This is a really, really critical step, and most people skip this, and it's a mistake. So post-launch includes metric reviews, follow-up emails, onboarding, offboarding new clients, and just like launch debrief to really make sure that the next launch has all of that analytical data to go into that. So this is where the launch gets better every single time, because instead of feeling like you're starting from scratch, you're really digging into what went well and what didn't go well and how you can improve for next time. So at a glance, this full board shows the entire life cycle of a launch, from the idea to the full execution to optimization. It's the full timeline. Whether you're a solo entrepreneur or you're working and managing with a whole team, this structure scales you and your team. It's really helpful to have everything live in one spot, everything linked, all the due dates set, so you can truly follow that system and that plan. And if you want this exact board plus our Trello and Asana template, you can grab them in the link below. They're so great. They can help you manage so many different things inside of your business. And if launches feel heavy or disorganized right now, this is the system that can bring that clarity and execution fast. So thank you so much, and I hope this was helpful. Bye.